Welcome to Life and Living. Welcome to Times and Seasons. Yes, for every matter on the heaven, God has appointed times and seasons. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 1. That's why I want to begin this broadcast with a prayer. My prayer for you is that you may not miss your time or your season for the matters concerning your life. Fruits, when eaten in season, can be sweet and watery. But many times, when you attempt to eat a fruit out of season, often leaves you with a sour taste. Two examples can call in the scriptures. Moses, the servant of God, he had a call on his life. God intended him to be a deliverer of his people. But we were told in Exodus chapter 2 and verse 11 that Moses barged his way into God's assignment. And of course, the end of it was not too sweet for Moses. God had to bring him much later back to the same assignment. In his due season, the prodigal son is another example. Oh yes, he had an inheritance from his father. But the scripture makes us to understand in Luke's Gospel chapter 15 and verse 11 that he went asking for his portion of inheritance, perhaps too early. Perhaps when he had not fully developed the faculties to manage that inheritance. And of course, we saw the end of that. So that's why I'm praying that, every one of us will locate destiny, will locate God's assignment in the due season. There is a due season from God for the matters of your life. And then someone may define the due season as the season when all of the factors that are supposed to cause an event to happen converge. They come together under a divine arrangement. Now, God gave a dream to someone. And God also gave the interpretation of that dream to another man. And God arranged that there be a link man between the dreamer of the dream and the interpreter of the dream. The story about Pharaoh is a well-known story. God gave Pharaoh a dream about some things that are yet to happen in the distant future. And just about that time, now one of his servants offended, and we were told that Pharaoh sent his servant to jail. In the same jail where a man of destiny, Joseph, was present. Well, we know the remainder of the story. Now, how that this man happened to be the link man between Pharaoh the dreamer and Joseph, the interpreter of the dream. Well, that was Joseph's due season, when God will bring him to his destiny, when God will bring him to the place of his dream. What I'm trying to say to us in this broadcast is that there is a due season when someone don't have to force anything, when someone don't need to hijack what God might have in mind to bring to you at a later date. The due season. The due season is God's appointed time for that event to happen in your life. And the good news is this: the due season for that event will surely come. I don't know who I'm speaking to on this broadcast, but God is saying there's the due season. And God never forgets. When your due season comes, it will be time for your lifting. It will be time for your promotion. That will be the time you are also going to hold your baby. That's the time you are going to find your man or your woman, as your case may be. Thank you for being with us on this broadcast. But putting it across to us, there is a time. There is a due season. You don't need to push. You don't need to jump ahead. God will bring it all. The factors needed for that event to happen in the same place. Now, that's a moment of joy. That's a moment of testimony. That's a moment of rejoicing. Thank you. You wait for your due season. And till our next broadcast, may this sermon be you with a testimony of a due season. Till our next broadcast then, stay safe and God bless you.